I started writing Someone You Loved, like, actually, it was the last song I wrote for the album, but I began writing it 6 months before I finished it. A lot of people say that the best songs fall into your lap and are the easiest ones to write and usually take the shortest amount of time. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I think my best songs have come from sitting at a piano, bashing my head against a brick wall for, you know, like fucking, I don't know, hours and hours on end to just get one good melody. It's a long process of starting the melodies and having the finished article. I started it I was in LA and I was doing a recording session and the chords that we were working on over the song that we were recording, this other melody came to me for the verse, and yeah, I just recorded it into my phone, forgot about it. Then like 2 months later, I'm sitting in my shed in my back garden with a piano, and I'm bashing my head over and over again. Finally, just get like a pre-chorus and a chorus melody, and yeah, and then after that, I took it into the studio with a couple of guys called TMS and Romans, and yeah, we just bashed it out, and within like, I think it only took us like half an hour. We were working on another song, and I said, I've got this other thing here that I want to show you. And yeah, they were just very, like, letting me kind of just stream of consciousness sort of thing. And yeah, the song was done and ready to go within the space of like half an hour.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall.
Yeah, I don't think writing open-ended lyrics is necessarily an important part of good pop songs. If you're writing whatever you think, what you're actually feeling at some point, or what you feel about something, you're in good stead. The open-ended lyrics thing was just a choice I made because I was so bored of talking about myself. Like, there was, over the course of making this album, for example, there was like a couple of bereavements in my family and stuff like that, and I wanted to write a song that could be applicable to both of that. Like, for me, the relationship ending, which was I was writing a lot about, and then this bereavement thing. For me, it was just this point of like, right, let's just write something that's quite out open and thingy, because I just thought there was a lot of people coming up and saying I can really, to me at shows, and saying that they were able to identify with my songs and stuff like that. And I thought, what if I was just trying not to write something that was insular for once and just tried to be a bit more like broad? And yeah, it's just very interesting, very nice to see people come up and have their own kind of like reasons that song helped them or that song was important to them. Just, it's nice to kind of see that the way people are connected to it in all these different ways, and yeah, it's been all right, I think.
Somebody to have, just to know how it feels.
So the video for the song is a video that I'd kind of come up with the idea of. I don't know why, but for some reason over the 6 months period prior to releasing the song, I've become increasingly aware of like organ donation and the need for organ donors, and I think it might have been something to do with this in Scotland. I think it's Scotland and Wales. They're trying to bring in an opt-out thing instead of an opt-in for organ donation. But when I remember doing my licence, and my provisional licence, and just ticking the organ donor's box. Didn't think anything of it, and I just thought that's what everyone did. And then, yeah, for some reason I just became increasingly aware of the need for it, and how many people were on the waiting list and stuff like that. And I was in a meeting with the people at the record label, and they were like, I kind of was trying to work out how to drum up as much awareness for this organisation and this cause. Yeah, I was just kind of like, well, I suppose Peter Capaldi could do it, but like, it was like totally absent-minded. I might have been scrolling from my phone and stuff, and I was like, could ask him, and then everyone in the thing was like, oh, do you think we could? Do you think we could? And I was like, oh fuck, because I just didn't know. Like, I didn't want to reach out. I'd only met him once, as I say, and yeah, my manager emailed his agent, and then the next day got a phone call from a number that he didn't know, and picked up, and it was Peter, and he said, look, I'd be interested in doing this. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Got the idea done with the director, Phil Bestall, that he kind of fleshed out a script, because I had an idea and a arc, but I didn't have I'm not a director or anything like that. So he did that, sent it over, and yeah, we did it over 2 days in Buxton, centre of the universe, and yeah, it was just lovely. It was just a really nice kind of experience in doing it, and yeah, I think it helped in raising awareness for that.
You're not here to get me through it all.
To see it be a number one is a very surreal thing. Again, I never expected to have a top 100 single, let alone like a top one. But it's just mad watching it grow, and people just again connecting with it, and just hearing it on radio is something that's quite alien to me, because again, you don't really, it catches you a bit off guard. And as I say, like I'm I try not to take things too seriously, but then that happens and you go, oh fuck, like, and the thing you always think, oh, chart positions don't mean that much, and then you get number one, you're like, fucking come on, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's so mental, but yeah, but honestly, it's just been so nice to see people connect with music, and I say, like, the most important part, or the nicest part, I think, is having people come up and go, oh, that helped me through this, or did this, so, yeah, to see it go number one is cool, but it's better when you play it live, and just have people sing it back to you, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, number one, fucking come on. Love it.
You pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.